Hi everyone, my name is Akshay and today the topic of my PPT is nuclear science. What is nuclear science? Nuclear science is the study of the atomic world. In nuclear science, the word nuclear means of or relating to or constituting the nucleus of an atom. Atoms are the fundamental constituents of everything around us, and we ourselves are entirely composed of them. Today, we are going to go in depth into nuclear science and how energy is harvested from it. Where is nuclear science used? Number one, nuclear energy. Nuclear science is used in the field of nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is an efficient and reliable way to produce a powerful source of energy. It's a powerful source of energy. I'm going to talk about nuclear energy in the coming slides. Number two, space exploration. This is a field that might sound weird, but we've also a few probes have used nuclear science to go to deep space. By using the energy from a nuclear fission reaction, we're able to use it as a fuel to go to space. I hope that the coming probes will also do that. Number three, medical treatment. Nuclear science is even used in the medical field. Nuclear radiation is used to kill cancer cells, which many people are affected. So this is why nuclear science also saves many people be affected by cancer. It kills the cancer cells. Nuclear radiation kills the cancer cells. So this is why nuclear science is also useful in the medical field. Water desalination. In the water desalination is a process where salt and also other minerals which are not needed by our body is removed from salty water. Then this water is drinkable. We have also used nuclear science in the water desalination process to clean water. What is nuclear energy? Nuclear energy is the energy that comes from the nucleus or core of an atom. We use highly radioactive materials like uranium or plutonium, but the most commonly used is uranium-235. Uranium-235 is very radioactive, but also is controllable. We can extract energy from a radioactive material using a process called nuclear fission or nuclear fusion. Okay, how is nuclear energy extracted? Number one is nuclear fission. In the process of nuclear fission, we first shoot a neutron at a targeted nucleus. The nucleus consists of the center of an atom. In the nucleus shown here, we are talking about the nucleus of a radioactive material. A neutron is shot at this nucleus. This nucleus splits into more nucleus, and the process also a few neutrons escape. These neutrons again in turn hit this nucleus, and the process goes on for about 15 minutes. In this time, a lot of energy is released, an immense amount of energy. This energy can be used to harness electricity, or it can be used in nuclear bombs. Number two, nuclear fusion. This is a field we have not gone too much, but in the nuclear fusion, two nucleus are fused together, creating a massive amount of energy, more than even the nuclear fission. But then we have not done this yet. Nuclear fusion happens in the sun because it is very pressurized over there, and nuclear fusion is able to happen over there. And also, it is speculated that to do a nuclear fusion, we need the energy extracted from a nuclear fission, all to do the nuclear fusion process, but we haven't done it yet. And currently, there's many scientists around the world trying to do nuclear fusion. Now, I'm going to talk about nuclear power plants. Nuclear power plants are used to generate nuclear energy. Now, I'm going to talk about the pros of nuclear power plants. Number one, it is a clean energy source. Nuclear power plants is a clean energy source as it does not release any harmful gases in the environment. Like carbon monoxide, it does not release carbon monoxide. Unlike coal power plants, which release many harmful gases in the air and will even trouble us with global warming and many other problems. That is why nuclear power plants is a clean energy source. Number two, it is a most reliable energy source. It is most reliable as it does as it it's the most reliable energy source. As from a small amount of plutonium, be able a small amount of uranium or plutonium, be able to generate a lot of energy, an immense amount of energy. So this is why it's a very reliable source of energy. Number three, it is also a powerful source of energy. As I talked before, with a small amount of uranium, we able to create immense power. We're able to have a powerful source of energy. This is why nuclear power plants are useful because they're very reliable, clean, and also a powerful source of energy. Now, we're going to move on to the cons of nuclear power plants. Everything has its pros and also its problems. Now we're going to go to the problems. Number one, it is expensive to build. Nuclear power plants are very expensive to build. In the years passing by, the price of building a nuclear power plants have drastically increased. Now, currently, it's about $4 to $6 billion to build a nuclear power plant. So it's a very risky and hefty investment. And that is why there's not many nuclear power plants in the world, because it's a very big investment. Number two, this is the main problem of nuclear power plants. It is nuclear waste. Nuclear waste is released in the nuclear fission process. They are radioactive waste that needs to be properly disposed. They're normally kept in lead containers and stored in a safe area. If these radioactive wastes ever get released to our environment, they can cause a lot of damage to the environment, rendering the land useless where it touched the ground for about millions of years. So it's very dangerous nuclear waste, but as long as we keep it safe, it is not dangerous. Number three, impact on environment. Nuclear power plants, if not handled properly, can have a big impact on the environment. Take example, the Chernobyl incident. A tiny problem caused a massive explosion and caused the city of Chernobyl to be deserted and caused a lot of problem for them in the years. It was even completely devastated by Chernobyl. So that is why a tiny problem can cause a big impact on the environment over there. Even plants and trees don't want to grow over there, even because of the problems in even due to the problems the nuclear fission process caused. So nuclear power plants have a big impact on the environment also. Now I'm going to talk about a conclusion. Nuclear science helps us in many ways. Take example, the medical treatment. We have saved countless amount of people in the medical field by stopping them getting cancer, and we're saving many people in the process. And also, nuclear energy is also an efficient way to generate electricity compared to the coal power plants, which causes difficulty in breathing, global warming, and many other problems. So that is why, even though it has many problems, nuclear power plants have many problems, I still think they're a reliable source of energy, and they should replace coal power plants. Thank you.